Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock, episode 12. I'm SandToise, and as you may recall, last episode was a bit of a frustrating time trying to get the zombie, but immediately after I ended the video last time, I gave it one more shot, and it worked perfectly. So I basically ended the episode way too early, and we got the zombie right here in the boat with pretty much no difficulty. But because I don't want to have a hard time getting the zombie in the actual farm, what I want to do is actually make a pathway that the zombie will just follow us from all the way to the little hole, and then we can have the drop system to force the zombie, to fall down. So I'm actually going to go over here and just set that up real quick, actually. So basically what I want to do is, these walls here are good, but I just want to get some slabs all the way over to that platform over there, and this is just so we can get the zombie in, and I'm going to delete this at the end so the golems don't spawn here. But I think this is going to be easier than trying to get the zombie to pathfind past the villagers, because I don't want it to attack them. So if I do this, hopefully we can just get the zombie in really quickly and then start generating some iron, which will be awesome. Okay, so we've got the path set up here. I'm going to widen it just a little bit on this edge here, just to make sure that we don't fall into the void, but I think it'll be okay. And let's get a little bit more around here too. We might as well just expand this platform while we're at it, just to have more options in the future if we want. And we're pretty much just going to have the zombie follow us over here, and then we'll walk all the way down this path and into this farm over here. And I think just to make sure that the zombie isn't going to get on top of the fence posts or anything, we will temporarily block this part off right there, just to force it where we want it, right into this hole. And we're going to put that leftover trapdoor from the mob farm that I took out a while ago. We're going to break this fence post here, or the cobblestone wall, and we're going to make a little bit of a pathway leading outwards. And this is going to be where we're going to stand. I'm going to put a wall at the back just in case, so that if the zombie does make it through, we're not going to be, toast. And then on top of this little bit here, I'm going to put a roof so that the zombie can't jump over the trapdoor, right? Because it's going to go to the trapdoor and see it's solid, but just in case we don't want it to, jump right here, we want it to just fall straight down. So ideally, if we have this little stair here, it's going to prevent that from happening, and we should just be able to walk over it and then open it like that. So hopefully that will work, but I'm going to wait till nighttime before we do anything like that, just because I think I don't want to risk the zombie taking sun damage. I mean, it does have a helmet that is enchanted, so I'm assuming it would take a little bit to actually break, but I'd rather wait just to be sure, since last episode was so unlucky. I'm not trying to take any chances with RNG right now, so I'm just going to, take care of a few tasks up here, and then once it's nighttime, I will get back to the recording and actually get the zombie into the farm. Alright, so as you can see, the sun is almost fully set, so once that dips below the horizon, we're going to let this guy out, and hopefully, let's see, gotta hit the boat, but not, okay, there we go, he's out. And he's chasing us, and he does so much damage. Alright, so we just got to be careful and walk along this bridge, making sure that he doesn't lose his pathfinding on us, but also that we don't fall into the void. So I think we're going to be good. Hopefully he will just fall right into there. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and I think he's going to be stuck there, so if we just break that, and look at that, we got an iron golem already spawned, guys, so that's exactly what we need. And now that's all set up, we just need to block this top part off here, and we need to send this golem off of the top part of this farm. I don't think he can follow us into here, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to quickly block up this top part to protect the zombie with a piece of cobblestone, just like that. And then we need to get this iron golem out of here. So I will break these here, and I think this should prevent him from coming through, so if we just shoot him out with our bow, we should be good. These guys are pretty durable, but I think we're gonna be, yeah, he doesn't look like okay, perfect. So we are safe in that regard. We didn't get the iron, but not to worry because we're about to get a lot once we finish setting all of this up. All right, boom. So with those out of the way, I need one more cobblestone wall. It looks like I must have lost one while I was setting everything up. So I will just walk this way and just worry about that guy later. We'll put the water in the lava in. I just want to make sure that these slabs are out of the way so that they can't spawn out here. So once I get these out, we can put the water in and then finally the lava and fill in that last fence, remove those extra stairs that I put in there, and we will be good to go in this iron farm, and hopefully we'll be able to start generating some iron. So let's quickly go grab the cobblestone wall we need, and we'll eat while we're at it. All right, so I think the wall is what, like that? Yeah. All right, so that's the cobblestone wall, and there's the boat. We don't want to lose that, so let's just grab that real quickly. And the first thing we have to do is the lava bucket, because I think that's what we have. Yeah, we have the lava bucket in here. So we got to go put that in, and then we have to run over to the water source and grab that. So we got to be really careful because we only have this one bucket left, and I really don't want to try and go like get another from the mob farm, just because that's such a hassle. But I think this will be fine. So the iron golem is in place. If I go over here, I just need this dude to watch out. If we put that there, he's going to burn, just like we want. So then we can come right out here, place the wall, and we're going to put water in here so these torches will just break by themselves. And hopefully this iron golem will die, and maybe we can grab some of the iron while we're up here. Yeah, 5 iron, there we go. So we could actually go get another bucket if we really wanted to, which I'll probably replace the other one at some point. But now that we have this farm, the golems will spawn, meaning that we can get iron infinitely now, and we know it works. So I'm really excited about that. But let's just finish everything off so that it works at its, optimal efficiency, right? So I think if we go back up here, we can see that I don't think more stuff is going to spawn until we set all this up. We probably don't even need... Yeah, okay, so they're spawning outside of the farm while we've got these staircases. So let's just brush past this guy right here and then go get the last water source to finish it off. And then we're going to be in business. And I am really glad we finally got this iron farm done. I wish I had gotten it done last episode, but, I was very frustrated with that zombie killing us. And I think what we'll do alongside the finishing this iron farm in this episode will be making that drop a lot safer. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge, right? But let's just get it done. Yeah, there we go. So these water streams should be in place now. Let's just throw a couple torches up here. We don't really need it because of the lava. Let's just throw it up here to make it look nice. And then we just got to break all of this down here and make sure that the iron golem is going to go off the edge. So, sorry, buddy. Yeah, there he goes. All right. So we just got to break these slabs, and, well, we're going to break this one because I don't have any extra carpets. So we should be good now to just leave this alone. We do need to replace those hoppers, or these cobblestone blocks with hoppers once we get a little more iron. So we have 5 right now. So let's actually do that. Let's start getting in more hoppers while we get everything squared away with the farm, because I think it'll take a while for us to actually get as much iron as we want, just because of the hopper setup and because it's nighttime right now. So yeah, okay, never mind. We got a golem already, so we are good in that regard. Let's put this bucket back in the chest, and let's craft us a few hoppers. So I'll just take some of these. I'll just get all those into planks right now. I always need more, and I'm gonna need more chests in the future anyways, so let's just get out a surplus. There we go. So now we've got another hopper, and basically what I want to do is just get all the hoppers into the farm, kind of set everything up there, and then we're going to be good to go. Like, we'll have as much iron as we need. It's all going to get collected really easily, Yeah, I think because of the hoppers, it's not going in properly. Actually, let me get ladders just so I can like pillar up without having to place blocks, because that's going to keep the iron golems, in the farm and not spawning on our staircase, so we don't have to clear it out again. Yeah, so if I go over here, just grab a few more ladders. We should be, yeah, there we go. 3 ladders will be enough, just because we only have to go up, and then like just on the edge we can just shift so we don't fall off. Perfect. So we just place the ladders right here. We can look. It looks like the iron isn't going right to the edge, just because of how the placement of stuff works. So I want to quickly block off the water, just so when we break the blocks we're going to put the hoppers on, the water. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No. All right. So we're going to need more carpets there. Oopsie. But I'll go get some more carpets to fix that. I forgot that water will flow. I'm not careful. So I guess we're going to have to place blocks anyways. I didn't want to, but it does not look like there's going to be any avoiding it with this farm. I probably should have just got the buckets and done this, but oh well. So if I just break that, and then I have to shift click and place this like right at the same time. This is going to be really difficult because it wants to place it on the hopper, but I can't. Oh, okay, wait, we're going to be fine. No, don't push me to the lava. All right, so I need to... Okay, so this is not going to work if I do it like that. But I can swim out of here because I can like jump and the iron golem can't. Can I do it right here? If I just get a little bit closer? Just like, come on. We're so close. This is really frustrating. Okay, I need this guy out of the way. So we have to kill him without him getting angry at us, which is really difficult. All right, there we go. So we got the iron golem out of there, so we should now have a much easier time placing this hopper here. And that gave us a little extra iron too, so never a bad thing. It really does not want us to get it in where we need to. I guess, well, let's just block off more of the water and go from there. I think that's probably the best bet. So if I just do that and that for right now, then I can put those, yeah, I can get those out of here, and then we should be able to just, the villager is on the bed, so I can't place the hopper. That's super, oh, because we moved the, dang, alright, so we have to wait till nighttime happens again before we can get any more of the hoppers placed, because the villager is on the bed and he can't get into the safe spot in the other part of the farm until night passes again, and it just passed. So while we wait for that to happen, I'm going to go get a few extra hoppers and get the carpets as well, just because like we can't do anything until it's safe again. That iron golem is wandering about. Let's just knock him into the void. Yeah, there he goes. All right, so we just have to wait until nighttime again to get the villagers to sleep, and we'll be fine. But that's just really annoying. What do I need? I don't have any shears anymore. Well, it's gonna be fine. Let's get some more hoppers. There we go. 3 more hoppers, or 2 more hoppers. We have 3 now. And let's go back down to the sheep, and we'll just kill one for a little bit of wool. I don't love doing that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Am I right? All right, so let's just. I really should not do this jump every time I go down here, but I think it's really fun, so I'm just going to keep doing it. And I'll also fix the mob farm and all that jazz. But for right now, let's just get this iron farm finished, and then we will be set. So if I just, yeah, there we go. Now we have enough wool for a little bit more carpet, and we will be in business. 3 more carpets. We're going to need these walls stuff in the future, so let's just go all the way back up and place those, and then I will get back to the recording when it's nighttime. Okay, so I'm back and it's nighttime, so they're actually starting to sleep now. But I'm realizing the problem is because we have the zombie where it is, this guy is always able to see the zombie, meaning that he can't actually stop being scared by the zombie, so he's always gonna like be trapped, right? So I basically need to wait until they're all away from this spot so I can put a hopper there. It does not want to let me do that, as you can see. It's very difficult to place stuff there, but if we can get them all into the right spots and eventually get the blocks back where we need them, we're going to be all set. So that's just basically going to be a test of patience on my part, kind of. Yeah, there we go. So if we can get them to just be in that one spot over there, that's going to be, yeah, the best way. Come on. We just need them to slide over just a little bit to the right or to the left. This is, as you can see, it's very frustrating placement. They're so close to being where we need them to be. Okay, there we go. We got the block in, so we should be good now. If we can just get this guy to fall off the bed, they will be able to, you know. We're just going to keep placing this block until, you know, we can get them to all be in the right spot. This is really frustrating. I should have thought about this before I. There we go. All right, so they all should be stuck in now. So we just need to get these last few hoppers in on the outside. I'm going to do that before we release the water again. So I just need to get this hopper here. Got them in our inventory right there. We just got to put it just so it lines up with that other hopper right there. And then we got to get this hopper, and we want that one to line up with that one over there. So then we just got to go around to the other side and do basically the exact same thing, just over here. It's pretty simple, but we just want to make sure that we get these all placed in, because, you know, we're going to have to get all the iron and stuff into one spot, and we can't unless we have the hoppers. So I think I need to use the ladder here so I can, yeah, just slide on over the edge, get this one here. There we go. Break the ladder. And if I go all the way back around, we should be good to... Can I place a ladder on the side of this? No. Okay, let's move these. We should be good just to go back in, break the blocks that we placed in the beginning, and hopefully just start this farm back up. So let's get this out of here. And then we just want to make sure that the iron golem isn't, you know, escaping or anything. Looks like it's gonna be good there. He's gonna get brought into the lava. He should drop all his stuff and it should go right into those hoppers. And we should collect the iron in the chest. So I think everything's gonna be working, which is very exciting. We got 5 iron there. Let's get some of this extra stuff. Looks like the villagers are all able to sleep properly. So hopefully that means that we're gonna start getting some more golems in the future. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. Looks like everything works very smoothly. It's good. We have our iron farm now, so that's a huge progression milestone we've just ticked off, which I'm very excited about. So basically we just got to sit back, hopefully let it produce some iron for us, and then we will be in good shape. So yeah, there we go. Still producing just fine. So I'm gonna sleep tonight, and then I'm actually going to go down and fix that drop that has been killing me so many times. I think it's not even gonna be that hard to fix. I've just been kind of stupid about not doing it. I think I'm gonna grab the bucket just so I have it, and we will use the little ladder down we made for the animals just to go down there safely until we fix that drop and everything. I also need to adjust the mob farm because I realized that that is still broken. I think the best way, one of the best ways to fix it would actually be go on top of the mob farm and like put a little like stopper right there just in case we hit the mob farm on the way down, but that's not really been the issue. It's mostly been when we land down here. I think it's because we hit right here, or we like hit like here. So I think the bigger issue, or this on this side. So I think the best way to do this would be to have a little extra space. So maybe we clear this out, we put, a stair there. That falls right into the void, but we're just gonna put something like that. Keeps it from going anywhere extra. And we just make a little border right around the edge right here. So just instead of a 1x1 space, we have a 2x2 safety area. So I think that also lets us get up the staircase. It's really precarious, but it works. We're gonna want to make it a complete mess. It's fine. The water just keeps flowing there. So if I just put a thing there, break this, and then put that there, hopefully that's going to be a lot safer. I hate this staircase here, so let's actually use the slabs to fill that in. It looks not great, but it's probably safer than what we had. This staircase is not safer than what we had, but I think we made it safe enough with all the extra junk we just put on the edge. And I'll just throw a little bit of that there, and we should be in business. All right, so we need to fix this mob farm still. We've got this extra trapdoor, so let's go do that real quick while I'm down here. Just quickly put the trapdoor back where it belongs, as well as all this cobblestone. We got the slabs down here, the cobblestone right here, and then we just got to put this trapdoor like that, and hopefully that should be squared away again. We've got the walls right there, so let's go up and fix that. Should be good. If I just break this wall, break this. Oh, wow, that's a lot of baby zombies. I forgot that those guys can spawn. All right, we got to clear out some stuff before we can get everything squared away here. I'm going to turn down the volume just a little bit. Should be good, though, once we can just, use the pickaxe to break whatever this... Yeah, there we go. Once we start breaking one of the blocks, it becomes a lot easier to get all these other guys out of here. Yeah, now they're falling back down like nobody's business. And we'll be able to use this for XP and stuff because we lost all of it last episode when we died all those times. So, oh, wow, okay, get out of here. I hate those guys. They are terrifying. Baby zombies are definitely the worst mob in the game. And if you disagree, I mean, fair, but you're also wrong. So we're going to go back up and get out of there for now. We don't really need to do anything down there. But I'm leaving the little little shelter we made to catch zombies because we're actually going to use one again in the future to make the villager trading hall. We're going to get the zombie discounts from the villagers. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that in the future. But for now, most of our zombie needs have been taken care of. This should be a lot safer in the future. I just wanted to test it out. I think I've also got to be careful just to not hold to the side too much while I'm going down, just to make sure that I don't, at the last second slide under the overhang for our water elevator. So let's go back over here. We weren't away for too long, right? So I'm sure we don't have a ton of iron or anything, but we've got 26 iron. That's a really good amount, especially for when we had none. So I'm actually really excited about that. One thing I want to do is go put some hoppers in the mob farm. So I'm actually going to take 20 of this iron. I'll just take all of it. Or if I just do this, because I don't want to get all of it right now, I just want to leave some of it in the chest and let it accumulate. Yeah, there we go. So if I take 20 of the iron, I want to go put hoppers in the bottom of the mob farm. So that way when the mobs die, instead of it all going right into our inventory, we can just collect it in the hopper system and then deposit it out into the void. All right, so there are 3 of the chests. I need a little bit more wood. So let's come over here and grab those. All right, so we've got our hoppers, and actually I need more chests anyways, so I did not escape making any more. I'm going to need at least 1 chest to feed all the hoppers into. We'll put a double chest down there eventually, but for right now, I just want to have a place to put the items. And part of my goal at the end, too, is actually to set up a sorting system that's just going to destroy the stuff that I don't need. And I'm considering what I don't need to be probably this chicken and this feathers. I realistically, I don't really need these. A lot of gunpowder, which we do want. All of these bows and this armor and stuff, really not that important. I mean, potatoes and all that is fine, but in the grand scheme of things, I mostly want to just keep the gravel, bones and arrows, gunpowder, string, eyes, and maybe the rotten flesh. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I just want to like throw that all the way. It's only useful really for the clerics, and in the grand scheme of things, the cleric trades aren't really the best. They're just good to get a little bit of extra emeralds when you kind of don't have it. So I think if we just get the chest right there, I think that's going to be good. And since hoppers can pick up items from slabs, you can see that we're all going to get all that stuff flowing right into this hopper. A double chest will be better in the future because we can kind of have all of the, or we're going to have that one hopper basically handling all of the items, and that's going to be kind of tough. So we're just going to have all these flow kind of in a line, I think, just to streamline this process as best we can. But you see, if we start killing some of these guys, all their items are going to eventually end up in the hoppers below. It'll take a little bit because I think they're pretty swamped with items. As you can see, like this one's like basically full. This one's got all sorts of items, you know, but it's going to make things a lot easier in the future when we don't have our inventory full of stuff. We can just look in the chest and see, okay, what we've got. Yeah, so having a lot of iron, it really does just streamline kind of everything you need to do. I really just don't want all this stuff in my inventory. So I'm glad we finally have the hopper system. Eventually, I want to make like an actual, you know, storage system where it auto sorts, but that's going to take a little bit more redstone. It's not super difficult. I've done it before, but it's been a while. And I think we also need like an anvil to name items so we can make them unstackable. But that's not too difficult when we'll have the XP for it. But it's really not my priority at this moment because this iron farm was kind of my main focus for this episode, which we got. We're starting to generate a lot more iron, which is really, really good. We fixed the painful drop down at the mob farm, which was another thing that was driving me crazy, and we have, you know, set up some automatic collection in the mob farm. So like in the grand scheme of things, in that way, we're doing really, really good with everything there. And I guess to finish off this episode, I will set up the automatic, actually never mind, I can't do that to finish off the episode. I need sand, and I don't have, or not sand, I need glass, and I don't have sand because I'd have to go get it from the husks over on the sand island, and frankly I don't really want to do that right now. But I think for another episode we need to set up a husk mob farm or start trading with a librarian to get some glass. So we'll need to make a lectern for that, but why I want to do the, actually, hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm going to need to figure out what I want to do, but I think I either need to set up a little husk farm over at the sand island or get a librarian for some glass. But basically, I'll just explain what I'm trying to do before I wrap things up. It's basically that I need to create a collection system for under the villager breeder. So basically, minecarts are a little like gimmicky with the hitboxes. So if I basically bring a minecart through this block, or is it through this block? I don't know. It's through one of these blocks. Basically, so the rails go up here. The hitbox of the minecart is going to catch the villager in this corner. And the villager in this corner is going to be dragged in the minecart, and then we can have him on a track to put him where we want. And we will eventually have that track lead into the villager trading hall we're going to make. But that's not for a while still. You know, the iron farm was kind of our biggest priority right now. And since we've got that done, you know, we don't really need to worry too much about the trading hall, because that's mostly going to be for in-game stuff and for extra materials. Like we can get diamond armor and diamond tools from trading with the villagers, as well as like other assorted things. I don't really know off the top of my head. I think we can get like crossbows and bows from the Fletcher. We can get like cooked meat maybe from the one guy. I don't really think we need that. I think there is the one villager who sells the stones like andesite and stuff, and maybe one that sells terracotta, which would be actually really good because I think that has some property with redstone or whatever. I don't really know what it is, but it'd be good to have in the future. And I think just having more building options in case we want to start doing some cool builds soon will also be good. So yeah, for now, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. You know, kind of just got everything I needed to do. Now that we have the actual iron farm complete, all the hoppers in place, and it's working like a charm. Pretty much everything I wanted to do was complete. So, this is maybe a little shorter episode than usual, but I really appreciate you guys coming and checking it out. As always, I'm SandToise. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment if you've got any advice or suggestions, and maybe watch another video of mine. Got a couple other ones. Catch up on the earlier episodes of the Skyblock series if you missed them, or if not, I'll make some new videos in the future that you guys can watch. Anyways, I'm SandToise. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.